If anyone's curious, as I'm sure you are, those are Scottish small pipes, as opposed to what Matt was playing in the sets before us, the Highland pipes. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the story, the history of the Christmas truce in World War I, 1914. It came to mind as I was putting together the music for the set. I realized this was the 100th anniversary. It was the first Christmas of World War I, 1914, and I've done some reading about it. There's really good some really good books out. There's been some films. But basically, it was kind of a spontaneous truce. It didn't just happen once or in one place, but it happened kind of throughout the lines in Belgium, Flanders, even in France, between the Germans and the English and the French in World War I, where spontaneously they had these Christmas truces. Some were very short, some went on for quite a few days. But the wonderful songwriter John McCutcheon heard this story backstage at a gig once, and it inspired him to set down this song, which I think for many people has become the signature song of this of the Christmas truce. It's called "Christmas in the Trenches." Name is Francis Tolliver. I come from Liverpool. 2 years ago the war was waiting for me after school. To Belgium and to Flanders, to Germany to here. I fought for king and country I loved dear. Christmas in the trenches where the frost so bitter hung. The frozen fields of France were still, no Christmas songs were sung. Our families back in England were toasting us that day. They're brave and glorious lads so far away. Lying with my messmate on the cold and rocky ground, when across the lines of battle came a most peculiar sound. Says I, now listen up, me boys, ye soldiers trained to hear. As one young German boy sang out so clear. He's singing bloody well, you know, my partner says to me. Soon one by one each German voice joined in harmony. The cannons rested silent, the gas clouds rolled no more, as Christmas brought us respite from the war. As soon as they were finished and a reverent pause was spent, God rest ye merry gentlemen, struck up some lads from Kent. The next they sang was still enough, the silent night, says I, and in 2 tongues one song filled up that sky. Someone coming towards us, the frontline sentry cried. All sights were fixed on one figure trudging from their side. His truce flag like a Christmas star shone on that plain so bright, as he bravely strode on into the night. One by one on either side trode into no man's land. With neither gun nor bayonet, we met there hand to hand. We shared some secret brandy and we wished each other well. And in a flare-lit soccer game, we gave them hell. Traded chocolates, cigarettes, and photographs from home. These sons and fathers far away from families of their own. Sanders played his squeeze box and they had a violin. This curious and unlikely band of men. Soon daylight stole upon us and France was France once more. With sad farewells we each began to settle back to war. But a question haunted every heart that lived that wondrous night. Whose family have I fixed within my sight? With Christmas in the trenches where the frost so bitter hung, the frozen fields of France were warm, and songs of peace were sung. For the walls they kept between us two, exact the work of war, had been crumbled and were gone forevermore. My name is Francis Tolliver. In Liverpool I come. Christmas comes since World War I learned its lessons well. That the ones who call the shots won't be among the dead and dying. And each and the of the rifle we're the same.